Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to edit your news items. If you're on package 2, the more advanced package, you get the facility to add news items to your website. Now these appear in a couple of places. On the home page there is a scroller here which will scroll through the latest news pages, the news items that you've added. Okay, so we can see there, generating great content for your site is one news story, and if we click it, let's change to the next one. There's an example news story. So if we click that, we go through to our news item. You can also get to the news items by the news menu. So if we click on the news list there, we can see all of our news items there and an archive of older ones, of which there aren't any on this site. And this is important because your latest news ticker here is only really designed to show the latest news, the last month's worth or whatever you decide is latest. But you still want access to those stories that you've put on the site, so you can get them from the main listing. And again, you click them and go straight in to the news story. So let's look at the anatomy of this news story. We've got a big image at the top of the page, we've got our headline, and then we've got our content here. So let's dive right in and do some editing. Go to the other tab, we'll log in, as we have done all the way through, with the email address that you've provided us and the password that we've provided you. And now we'll see in our advanced options, news. So tick that, click that, and we can see there are 3 news items on this site, all of which are shown on the home page at the moment. So let's go and add a new one. Okay. First option, give it a headline, a news item for the demo video. Then we can add an image to the top of the page if we want. Well, yes, why not? Let's use this image here. We'll just drag and drop those in. It knows they're always going to be this aspect ratio, as you've probably seen on other videos, so we can only drag this box and keep that aspect ratio. Crop and save, and there we are, we've got a nice image there. URL to use, meta title, meta description, meta keywords I've dealt with, and a couple of other videos, the home page editing and the content editing, so I'm not going to go through those now. But I am going to leave them blank, just to prove that you can leave them blank when you're creating a new item, and the important ones are pre-populated. What I didn't mention on the other videos actually was meta description and meta keywords. If you leave those blank, a default one gets put in as well. Okay, display date. This is the date you want the news item to start displaying on the website, so we'll use today. Do we want it on the home page scroller, the latest news scroller? Yes, we do, so we'll tick yes. When do we want it to stop showing on that scroller? It's only designed for latest news, so we can automatically have it stop showing, let's say, at the end of the month. And then here's our content. Again, I've gone through this content editor in detail on some of the other videos, so check out that on homepage editing and content editing. For now, I'm just going to paste in some placeholder text. Lorem ipsum, there we are. Okay, and that's it. There's nothing else to add here. We could add some images into this news story as well as the big image at the top. There's nothing to stop us adding news story images later on, so let's do that very quickly. We'll add that one. And then submit. Again, it's just resizing the image that it needs to, that we put in at the top. So it's taking a little bit of time to upload it, but there we are. A news item for the demo video. We can see it in the list, and if we go and view our home page, it should be in the scroller as well. There it is. And again, we can click it, and there it is. And this news item page also has the scroller up here and a testimonial, if you've filled in any testimonials. There's our image in the page. It's automatically displaying the date, and we can get to it from this news list as well. The news archive, by the way, it just knows after 6 months, items will stop appearing in latest news and they'll appear in the archive instead. There aren't any older than 6 months at the moment, but that's the idea behind that. So there you go, that's editing news. Oh, one last thing before I log off. Let's show you how to delete a news item. Very simple, you probably saw it. We're editing the one we've just added. Slide to the bottom, click delete, submit, it's gone. Just like on content pages, you can also add further images as an image gallery. If you don't want to add them in the body copy here, you can add them to the bottom of the page as an image gallery. There we are, news item deleted. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch the other videos.